Okay. Going into the 2016 paper, question number 5. The following macroeconomic data are given. Determine the equilibrium level of national income. I do. Right. So I'll just give you the equation, guys. I'm not going to solve this with you. Now we did one full question. Okay. So y is equal to E. Y is equal to C plus I plus G plus net exports. So y is equal to how much is consumption? They have not given you the full equation, but they have told us autonomous consumption is 500, MPC is 0.8. Then you should have some bit of common sense. Okay, if this is this, consumption will be 500 plus 0.8. They have not given taxes also here, no? So you can directly go with y. You don't have to put yd also. If there is taxes and transfers, no, y and yd is different. So here in this question, there are no taxes and transfers. So just say y. Okay. Plus investment 1,250, government spending 1,000, plus net exports is a minus 250. Don't say minus net exports, right? The equation is C plus I plus G plus NX. No? So say plus net exports, but put the number in a bracket. Don't change the equation just because the number is a minus. Okay, so see, I'm saying plus within brackets 250. So plus a minus 250. Okay. So can you all solve this case? Can you all tell me how much do we get? You don't get questions as easy as this. This basic maths. Find how much is y. How much do we get? Okay, so if I simplify, you get 0.2y equals 0.2y equals 2,500. Y is equal to 12,500. Because I'm hoping by now you all can handle this, right? I'm skipping these because these are easy ones. If you don't know how to calculate, go to the 2015 paper, what we just discussed 10 minutes ago, where I did the whole question with you. You can do it. The only difference in that question, that was even harder because there was taxes and transfers. Difference between aggregate income and national income, kind of the same. Okay. Right. Then 2016, okay, this is part 4. That means part 1, 2, and 3 would have been from unit number 5 idea. Now we go to part 4. The following macroeconomic data are given. Calculate disposable national income. What is the investment in the economy? Part 5. The following macroeconomic data are given. Calculate disposable income. Yes, how do you calculate disposable income? YD. How do you calculate YD? YD is equal to Y minus taxes, right? If there are transfers, you add that also. Y minus taxes. If there are transfers, you add. Now, Y they have given. This is national income, Y. So they are asking you to calculate YD. So how much is Y? 1,000. How much is our taxes? In other words, net taxes. How much is that? Have they given that to you in the question? They have not. Then how do you find taxes? Now, by now, if you have done a few papers, you should have this in mind. How do you find taxes, guys? You can find tax from what? The budget deficit. How do you find the budget balance? Government's budget balance. Government's budget balance is taxes minus government spending. No net exports here, guys. Taxes minus government spending. So they are saying that the budget is in a deficit. So therefore, I will say budget balance minus 40. Clear? It's a deficit. Budget balance is a minus 40. Then taxes, I don't know. I'm trying to find. Government expenditure, they have told me it's a 250. So can you work things around and get taxes? Then taxes will be the minus 250 comes into this side. Taxes will be minus 40 plus 250 will be 210. See, makes sense, no? They are earning 210 from taxes. They are spending 250. So they have a deficit of 40. Yeah, makes proper logical sense. So now how much is our tax? Now you have to show this also the working. Don't write it in your katu pedagole. Don't write it that and throw it and just put the 210 here, right? So on the side of your paper next to this question, you can say this is how taxes are calculated, and you can say this equals this, our taxes are this. Then maybe if you want, put a small arrow and show. That's what I'm taking over here. You don't have to draw arrow, but examiner will know. So then how much is my disposable income, guys? My disposable income here is a 709. Is that okay? That is question 5, part A. Fine. Okay. Then we'll go into question 5, part B. What is the value of the investment value of investment? How do you find this, guys? Very easy, no? Remember, guys, y is equal to c plus I plus g plus net export. Why they have given us 1000 in the question? It's given. Consumption is given as final. Okay, should we change this consumption? Should we go and do something to it? Usually consumption equation is C plus 0.8 by D, A plus something like that. Don't do that. They have solved it to you itself and given. See, they have given you, the national income itself. So, y, C is equal to A plus B by D. So, they have adjusted it, done everything. They have calculated the income also. They have given you C. So, don't go and change this again. Right? So, just put 500 here as C. Investment is what you're finding. Government spending, 250. Net exports, they are saying is 100. So can you move around and tell me how much is I, guys? Do the numbers. Investment is 150. Now, so investment is a 150. So that is your 4 marks there. So can you see, guys, how easy that question was? Even this question to calculate equilibrium level national income, 4 marks is like a free mark here. Then even in this question to calculate YD, and now YD would have been hard if you have never done it before, but we have done those now. And then calculate investment easy. So this 8 marks calculations is, like 3 marks. So there is no way that you can lose marks if you can properly do this with the steps. Step, is that okay? 20.